What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe because we are chopping this game over here, man. Man, had to tap into this one, man. So let me start this by saying, you know, over since last week, we got some misinformation, you know, um, that the legendary Baton Rouge, Louisiana rapper, by the way of No Limit Records, Young Bleed. They were saying last week he passed away, you know, and everything just kind of jumped the gun and went straight to that. And we didn't know why. We just knew that he was in the hospital, and people were just saying that he had passed. Then we got word, started seeing things more from his family that just wanted their own privacy, and they'll let out, whatever they want to let out whenever it's time to let it out. And today, I guess it's been confirmed that Young Bleed did pass away, I guess today, from a brain aneurysm. And that's why he was even in the hospital fighting for his life, because last week he was fighting for his life. People had already called it that he had passed, but his family got on Twitter, social media, and said, "Hey, let us have this moment." You know what I'm saying? Before y'all go talking about some RIPs, respectfully and rightfully so. If he was fighting for his life, still, that's what it was. But I did a video on it, and I was hoping that he would, possibly be able to pull out, but I guess it was just his time. He wasn't able to recover, bounce back from that. And that is some serious brain aneurysm stuff that I don't wish on anybody. And you just never know. You don't know. I don't believe that something like that is coming. Because if you did, you'd prepare. If you knew something like that. But I mean, that's the way it happened, and boom, only thing we knew was that, he was in ICU, off the back, ICU, that's serious. It's messed up, but RIP to Young Bleed, man, we have to actually say that now. Definitely he's a rapper whose music I did enjoy and do enjoy, I still enjoy it, as a matter of fact, I could go back and just because, like I say, this is somebody who I actually listen to. I could take like that, the Corleone family. I'm gonna have to go back and listen to some of that. Sucks though, man, but yeah, that's a good album. That he's got a few of them, and you can't go wrong with a Young Bleed album. And then like this one right here, Signs and Wonders. I'm gonna have to check that out too. Young Bleed, My Own. That's a slapper, man. Let me see. All I have in the world are my balls and my word. Boy, boy, boy. Classic right there. Classic album right there, man. One of my favorite tracks by him, too, on there is The Day They Made Me Boss, I think. Man, I used to hear people riding around slapping that before I even knew what it was. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, Bleed. And then he got, I could go on and on. You know what I'm saying? He got good music, man. He, definitely put that work out. You know what I'm saying? Definitely was serving that work, man. And look, he got, a bunch of more stuff. And, people were saying all this type of stuff that, Bugsy. But people were saying all that kind of stuff. All rap, hip-hop is bull crap. No, it ain't. Go back and listen. This is what we missing. FBA music. That's what it is. Go back and listen to some of this Young Bleed right here, and you'll see. Nah, it ain't over with. This is where it's at. You got to go back to the classic FBA music, man. And I'm glad that's what rap is going back to, because now you don't know these rappers that's coming out now. You don't know who they are, where they from. This stuff is so weird and unrelatable now. And they're black skin, but then you come to find out they're from a whole foreign country imitating us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh my God, like I don't want to hear that, you know. Anyway, but it's too much unexplainable stuff out there that doesn't resonate with the culture of the real FBA people who started this. Go back and listen to some Bleed. You'll see what you've been missing. A lot of people been sleeping on the stuff he's been dropping after the No Limit days too. And all those were slappers. That original, authentic FBA music, man. That's all I want to hear, man. Stuff that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So yeah, I'm still slapping Bleed. You know what I'm saying? And plenty more, man. But that's the news that we bring in today. So it's been confirmed. His family confirmed it too. That yeah, he did. He passed away. But R.I.P. to him. Definitely a fan. Definitely a fan of Young Bleed, man. Salute, 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 man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this though in the comments. You heard any of these Young Bleed albums here? Got any favorite Young Bleed tracks? He was just on the No Limit versus Cash Money versus thing and stuff. Good to see him one more time, right? You know what I'm saying? But he got a lot of stuff that you go back and check out. You be like, man, this is what I'm talking about. Real deal rap. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think about this though, man. Go back. I will say, go back and listen to some of that stuff, man. He got that authenticity is what he has. You know what I'm saying? Very relatable, especially being FBA, or if or whatever. But yeah, R.I.P. to Young Bleed, man. It's another one over here, Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game over here, man.